Y'all already know this is the podcast. Everybody already know I'm Corey Checkmate Palmer. That's what I call myself. Anyways, today, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that's actually being there for their kids, dedicated to their life, and making it happen. And to the fathers that ain't there, that ain't shit, you already know. But anyways, the topic was, I got my homeboy, Super Dave. You already know Super Dave.
So it.
You know what I mean? Diamond Casey or just Casey?
Casey,
you know, and we decided we was going to do this today for Father's Day, you know what I mean? So, we're going to start off with what is, we doing good father versus bad father, you know what I mean? So, a bad father, let's really get into that, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I heard a lot of people talk about what a good dad is, what a good father is, and blase, but nobody ever talks about what a bad one is. I said that completely backwards, but that's cool. But anyways, a bad father, you know what I mean? Everybody know I socialize with a lot of people. I kick it with a lot of people. I'm cool with a lot of people. So I heard a lot of stuff, people come in my way talking about baby daddy issues, father issues, stuff like that. A baby daddy is a father. So, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about the negative first. I'm going to go with the negative route. I mean, I got a lot of homegirls, and I heard a lot of shit. A lot.
About.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a female tell me one time, she was like, okay, the only way my baby daddy comes through is if I give him something. Which was crazy to me. So I'm going to throw that under bad father. We already know that. Ain't got to be said. But she was like, he'll come through, you know what I mean? She was like, well, I don't really know if he good or he bad, but sometimes he come through, but I always feel like I got to give him some if he come through. And I'm just like, why would you feel like you got to give somebody some to come through and be there for your child? But, you know, it's a lot of dudes out there that will sit here and be like, man, if my baby mama ain't gonna give me none, you know, I ain't finna throw her no money, I ain't finna throw her no nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to see it, so I done heard a female say, yeah, I will. I give it to him. I mean, it ain't like I ain't never gave it to him before, so it's not a big deal. When in reality, it really is. So you basically, I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. You basically prostituting yourself out for your baby to get what he need. Because if you got to sleep with your baby daddy just for him to come through and be a father to your child, that's terrible. You know what I mean? And some females will accept that and just be cool with it, like, you know, hey man, well, like I just said, they be like, oh, well, I've done it before, so it's no big deal. You know, it's not like I'm just sleeping with random niggas and I heard just sleeping with anybody. At least it's her dad, but. And I got some homeboys I'm cool with that I heard say that. I'm not gonna throw no names out there like that, but you know what I mean? I don't hang with them no more. It's all a respect thing when it comes to me, so I'm just like, ain't no way I'm finna sit here and be like, okay, I'm cool with that, you know what I mean? Default settings, hold on. I'm not finna sit here and just be like, nah, I'm cool with that, you know what I mean? And some people be like, oh, do you still, you know, sleep with your baby mama and all that? No, I don't move backwards. So I feel like if it came down to it, you know what I mean, that a woman really should have to go that route, to have to sleep with her baby daddy just for him to care about his child, nah, I can't rock that way, bro. I mean, that's just one of my stories. I mean, you got
one. That's how they end up having the second kid by a no good ass nigga the second time, because they doing that dumb shit. Then they have all these kids by the same baby daddy, but they still complain, but yeah, you still giving up the asshole. Like, come on, man. It's got to be, sooner or later, you got to realize if you want no good baby daddy after the first kid, why you gonna have 2 and 3 more after that shit? That's when you gotta start thinking about it your damn self.
I be wondering that, cause I've seen people who have multiple kids by the same dude, and it's just like I said in one of my other podcasts. You can't change a person. I don't care how nice you is to them. I don't care how cool you is to them. People only change for themselves. So just because you giving it to him or you helping him or you stand by his side, you're not finna change him. He's still gonna be the same person he gonna be.
Yeah. They're gonna change for the right person.
No, they're gonna change for themselves. There is no, I put it like this, I don't believe See, and women stick on to that. I don't believe a person gonna change for the right woman. They gonna change when they mature enough and get to that point and say, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I was young. We both done been young. We all done been, dumb and playing around, sleeping with this woman, sleeping with that woman. Then we all get to that point where we like, hey, wait a minute. I'm finna change my ways because I want to get what I'm putting out. You attract what you want, and people don't understand that. If you get nothing but sorry dudes, you are attracting that. It's something you doing that's advertising yourself in a certain type of way, like we talked about on advertisement, that gets you them type of dudes.
That's when they gotta find their own accountability.
Exactly. So you gotta ask yourself as a woman, okay, what am I doing to attract these type of dudes, these type of baby daddies? Okay, yes you do.
I think you just keep with them.
I don't think they necessarily attract them. I think it's their preference of what they're looking for in a man. And once they get that preference, they don't look past that preference. They don't realize, oh, you a no good ass nigga. They just enjoying it for the moments when they having those moments. They're not looking for a future or the long run type shit.
Okay. Y'all both just contradicted yourselves. All right. If I'm not looking for the long run, right, like you just said, I ain't looking for it. So I'm going to attract niggas who are not looking for the long run.
She's looking for that preference. She want motherfucker that's tall, dark, and handsome. So she gonna therefore talk to everybody that's tall, dark, and handsome, and not looking past the attributes of being tall, dark, and handsome. Because you can get a short, stocky, fat nigga that's gonna be probably the best father you could ever have, but because it's not a preference of what you attracted to, therefore you're not gonna even give them a second look.
True. So you said they were looking for the long run. Okay. So let's put it like this: if I'm a man, right, and I'm looking for a woman, how would I?
Is physical anyways.
How would I dress accordingly? If I'm looking for a woman, don't I gotta look like a man? I mean, law of attraction. If I'm looking for a woman, I can't be a man saying I'm looking for. Hold on, wait a minute. Physically attractive. We gonna get on that because I got another podcast I'm doing soon called Representative. You meet a person's representative before you actually meet that person. That's their representative. That's what look good. That's what's shiny. That's what's new. I like that. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying. If I'm trying to attract a woman, I'm going to dress and carry myself like a man. Most of these women that I see that's trying to attract a man are not doing womanly type shit. When you look at a woman is not, I'm sorry, no offense to nobody, popping their ass on TikTok. A woman is not doing all the little trends and trying to fit in with everything that's going on. Because if you're doing that, then you're attracting what you're looking for. Everybody that you like on there. If I went on TikTok and I had a muscular chest, let's just say 6-pack and all that, and I'm just strutting my 6-pack. I'm strutting everything I got. I'm not looking for a woman because a woman gonna be like, he handsome but he desperate.
Yep, craving that attention.
He craving that attention. So if I'm a woman on TikTok and I'm popping my ass and I'm doing all this and you know what you're gonna attract? Niggas who trying to fuck. Because a woman to get on TikTok and be there with her kid and be like, hey, some little thing they doing, because I see them all the time on TikTok. They gonna be doing something with their kid, but it's not gonna be nothing sexy. It's not gonna be nothing to draw in the wrong audience.
Yep.
So when I say you attract, when we see y'all on there and y'all just popping ass, twerking, oh, look at you, oh, got the sexy outfit on, got this sexy outfit on. A woman, if you want to know what a woman is, look at your mama. That's all you got to say. If you want to know what your mama, if you want to know what a woman is, look at your mama.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
But I'm going to be real with you.
Girl, watch this.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When we see that off the rip, we're not taking you serious at all. You a joke to us.
Fun time.
It's just like when a dude on there and he showing his muscles, he dang near half naked. He letting you know, hey, I ain't looking for no woman. I'm just trying to bust somebody down. And there'll be a lot of females. I'm not gonna say women, because a woman ain't gonna pay that no mind. She ain't even gonna like it. She gonna desperate nigga. To be a woman, you got to be mature, first of all. To be a man, you have to be mature, too. So you have to put away, just like you heard the old boy say on the phone, your little childish ways.
Yep.
So when you on there, and I see you half naked or you taking pictures and you in this sexy outfit and that sexy outfit, when I say look at your mama, if your mama was on TikTok, what would she be doing? Probably with your daughter, playing with that. It's one of them they did. When you see her, you see me. That's that. That's how they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Your mama ain't on there talking about, oh, wait a minute, let's get it, oh, look at me, look at that. And you know what? The ones that do that, they ain't married, they ain't got no man. They telling you what's wrong with men. When a woman can tell you what's wrong with men, it's already something wrong with herself, because at the same time, she ain't figured herself out. I'm not for to tell you what's wrong with women, and I'm a
You
man.
ever wondered, women do that because they're actually insecure.
I just tell you, what is the tension?
That's what I'm
Insecurities.
saying. 'Cause
Insecurities.
for
And what you
years
gotta
and years,
understand
women
is-
have been insecure in a relationship and probably go on to get that clarification from other men.
Okay, but you gotta understand this. A man that y'all don't like, I say this to you all the time, and a lot of my homegirls who watching this podcast, the ones that y'all don't like, which we call men, hold on. Y'all don't want them. Y'all want the, what y'all call tall, dark, and handsome, or whatever you want to call it. Y'all don't want them because they not entertaining you. 90% of the niggas that hit you up, let's put it like this. When you doing that insecurity stage, we already know that. Everything you doing when it comes to them pictures and all that, we already know you insecure. It's already on top of our head, like, this is an insecure chick. And you know what we hear? Easy woman. So a man that's looking at that, an actual good man, he's not going to entertain
You
you.
gotta look at it like this.
But all these
Y'all
sorry
feel-
niggas, hold on, let me finish real quick. All these sorry niggas, oh, they gonna feed off of that. Oh, she easy. Oh, man, we got homeboys for days that'll look at y'all and be like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. So that insecurity, they gonna feed off of that. I'm saying just the group of people who do it in general. They feed off of that. A man is not gonna hit you up, but 90% of the people that hit you up, you gonna fuck at least one or two of them. I can promise you that. You gonna fuck at least one or two out of the 90% who respond to your TikTok or whatever sexy picture you done posted. You gonna respond to at least one or two of them. And one or two of them.
Oh, girl, he look good.
And then this is what you gonna do. You gonna show your friends.
Know the personality.
Your friends gonna hype you up. And then you gonna go over there. Oh, girl, he do look good. Then you gonna turn around and go to your friend. And men, we are men. We gonna sit there and be like, I can't even deal with her. We're not even gonna like it. We've seen it, but we're not gonna like it. But at the same time, 90% out of them dudes that hit you up, you're gonna fuck at least one or two of them. And then you're gonna turn around and say he ain't shit, but you're not gonna ask yourself, what drawed him to me? Then when he be like, y'all don't even listen. Y'all say men don't listen, but y'all don't listen. When he be like, girl, I seen that one picture of you and I was this, that's what drives him in. So how can he look at you as a woman when he looking at your appearance? He didn't ask you how your day was going. He didn't ask you how smart are you, what you like to do for fun, your intelligent type of shit. The whole conversation you and this man been having, I can promise you, because I done been that nothing ass nigga before. It's all sexual. So when the conversation is all sexual, as far as us respecting you as a woman, it's already out the window.
But you gotta look at it like this. You can post all them TikToks, you dancing, twerking, shaking ass, and guaranteed as soon as that shit pop up, you gonna get likes and you gonna get comments.
Mm-hmm.
But if you came out and posted a picture of your Sunday best, half those comments you got when you was doing that other shit, you ain't gonna get half those comments.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be limited because they gonna look at you like, damn.
Yeah, it's gonna, but see, this is, when you post you and your kids, them are the men, them are the men. Listen to what I'm saying. Them ones you get, them are the men. But the ones you get half naked, them are not the men. So divide and conquer. So if you just, hey, on my way to work, put on this nice outfit, you ain't showing all this, showing all that. Them men, like he said, them men that come in on that, I got the men right there. Where you talking about where the good men at? That's them right there. But then when you half naked, or got on whatever little sexy outfit on, the group changes. Them are the nothing ass niggas right there. That's what y'all entertain. Y'all don't entertain a nigga who say, hey, you look good in that sundress. Y'all entertain them, you look good in that sundress.
End up getting y'all pregnant
and they go.
MIA.
They go.
You know what I'm saying? But then y'all call them no good ass niggas. But he had been doing something right from him, you know what I'm saying, get what he wanted out of you.
That's why they say. That's why they say what happens in your life is your own fault. Reason being, it's your own fault. You attracted that. I can't get mad when I done dealt with nothing ass women before, and I'm sitting here advertising shit that a nothing ass woman would want, and then sit here and be like, why can't I find a good woman? You know what I'm saying? To each his own.
There's a lot of different levels to this shit.
So we started to be talking about bad fathers. Let's go back. I mean, that was one topic, but that's how y'all attract them.
That's where it starts.
That's where it starts.
I check my baby daddy at work.
Y'all don't check nobody's credentials, and that's the crazy part. You know what I mean? Oh, he good. Oh, he got money. Oh, he got a job. Oh, he's stable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Then y'all be like, he was like that. And the saddest part I've ever heard, that I heard this from so many women, he didn't have nothing when I got with him. And I got him here and he left me. What did you think he was going to do? He was an ain't shit nigga when you met him. And now that he gone, he's still that ain't shit nigga. You just helped the ain't shit nigga come up to be an even more successful ain't shit nigga. Now he got money that he can play with and not be shit. Yep. And then eventually, when he gone, y'all start to notice, damn, he was doing good with me. Now he going back down the hill. So, you know what I mean? Second one, I mean, let's talk about bad fathers. That's what we talking about. I've seen that happen. You know what I mean?
Now, what really makes a bad father? Like, what do you consider to be a bad father?
You know, a bad father. Let's really go deep. We gotta, cause there's levels to this shit.
There's a lot of levels.
No quality time. That makes him bad. Cause you gotta have that quality time. You gotta have that quality. I tell you what, one of my biggest things about being a bad father is if you don't even know your child's favorite color or your child's interests, what do your child want to do in life? What is your child doing now? If you can't even go to your child's birthday party and get them the right present, you don't even know your child.
Let's start from the ground up. So what if a man gets a woman pregnant, but he's not ready to be a father?
Then why did he get her pregnant?
Okay, so think about this. So a woman can have the idea if they want to have a kid, you know, they get knocked up, but they also have the option to have an abortion. They might not be ready to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? And they can abort their kid without even the father knowing. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why is it that a man can't have that same kind of idea or concept to be like, hey, I'm not ready to be a father, so why can't I abort this? It's the same kind of concept. You got to go hand in hand.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? It got to go hand in hand. Just because he's not ready to be a father and he wants to lead the picture, everybody holds him account. Oh, you a bad dad, this and that, this and that. But when the woman's like, hey, I don't want to have a baby, I want to have an abortion, the father has no say so in that.
No, he don't.
So why is it that he has to be a bad father because he's not ready to be a dad? Even though, yeah, he got a woman pregnant, she wants to keep the kid, but he got to have the accountability to make that decision for himself.
What about the mothers that don't want to be a mother yet, and they end up having the kid and taking the responsibility of having the kid, woman up, and end up being the mother, and taking the care of the child? I mean, it's not necessarily if she has the option, she went ahead and had the child, and even though she doesn't want to be a mother,
but that goes to what I'm saying. That goes to what I'm saying. If he's not ready to be a father.
But she might have not been ready to be a mother, but she took on that responsibility and kept it going. It's not like I can dump my kids on the side of the road and say I'm not a mother no more.
Exactly. It takes two to tango, right?
It does.
So if you're giving up
I'll be right back.
wifey,
but y'all keep going.
if you're giving up wife attributes and you want to be a wife at the end of the day, and you want to be a mother that has a family, you can't keep giving up all your wifey attributes to average ass dudes.
What about the mothers? Okay, what about the men and the women that chose to be the mother and father, and when they split up, the woman ends up being the mother, but the father has the choice to leave or go?
The woman has that choice too. I know a lot of single dads.
I do too.
Exactly.
I know a lot of single dads.
Good dads.
But a man has more of a get out card when it comes to breaking
hell we
up.
don't?
And
No, we do not.
Hey, can we?
how?
Because at the end of the day, you can have somebody who in your eyes is not a good dad, but he tries to be there, but because y'all relationship didn't work, you try to hold your kid in his face. It's like, hey, child support. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. I'm finna do this. Even though he wants to be a good dad to his kids, but he just don't want to deal with you. And the fact that he doesn't want to deal with you, that's when, oh, this motherfucker ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this, he don't want to do this, but he wants to.
I've seen that.
But you're not giving him that option because he doesn't want to be with you. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just hold him still accountable for the fact that y'all relationship didn't work and hang
I
with
wouldn't
the
know.
kid in his face.
I don't have that issue, but I mean, I want to really. I mean, because my kids will have their own phone, so if the father chooses not to call them or whatever, that's on him.
Shit.
I can't really.
I
But I
understand.
get what you're talking
I
about.
understand what
women
you're
being
saying.
like,
But even so, when kids have their
but
own phones.
what if the father is calling me but not the kids? So apparently he wants to deal with me but not the kids.
Sometimes the father might need that
Sometimes
conversation.
might want, yeah, like you said, he might want that conversation, or he
Right.
might want to get the okay because
I'm
of
sorry,
whatever's been
y'all.
going on between y'all relationships. Hey, I want to check in with you to talk to them. Because it's a lot of times where kids can have their own phones and want to talk to their dad, but their mom still won't allow it.
But it's a lot of times when you could want to talk to your child and the mom is telling them, hey, talk to your child, and the child ain't responding. The child just don't want to talk to the daddy.
See?
Yep. Or they could be telling their kids all these stories about their dad, be like, I don't know, you want to talk to your dad, he ain't this, he ain't that. And it'll put something in their head to where they be like, hey, he calling me, but I don't want to talk to him because they going off your ass.
Or he doesn't call them at all, and they see that, and so
Like I said, maybe
They
he's not
see
ready to
it
be a
themselves.
father. Maybe he want to be aborted. You know what I'm saying?
well,
I mean, this
that's
ghetto
a
jail, but I gotta
completely
get-
different. I don't really know how to say that because if your kids are already there, I don't get it.
I'm just saying, it's the same thing like I said earlier. If you know you're pregnant and you want to have an abortion,
So what if
that's
y'all
your-
both wanted them?
Huh?
Y'all both wanted them. Y'all both chose to have the kids.
Then it's a partnership.
Okay,
It's
that's
a partnership. Exactly. So
Then yes, then he needs to be held accountable. But
Mhm.
he can't be a bad dad if he wants that role, but he doesn't want to be with you. You can't consider him
A
Okay.
bad
good
dad.
dude.
well,
because
that's
the
fine.
relationship doesn't
Either
work.
abort it completely and don't deal with none of it. You can't just
God
come in
damn.
and out of their lives
Hold on, my
either.
bad, bro.
That makes it confusing on the kids either. Either
What's
totally. Okay, if he wanted to board the kids, then just don't have nothing to do with the kids. Let the mother and the children go on their happy little way. Figure out life themselves.
But see,
Don't just go in and out of their lives 1-2 days out the year and call yourself a father.
no, you can't do that. But I mean, sometimes it could
There we
come
go.
with growth.
Fucking fine.
You know what I'm saying? To where he might want to take on that role, like, hey, damn, I've been a bad dad. I only speak to him this time, but you gotta understand, 8 times out of 10, when a man is considered a bad father and he has the epiphany and he grows and matures and he wants to take on that role, because so much damage has already been done, y'all still want to allow him to do that.
Facts.
So therefore, y'all still hold that grudge over him. You
I'm
see
a
what I'm saying? So
problem. You know
therefore,
what?
he's going to go back to his old way.
I agree
Because
with
he
you.
can't get to you and help let you see, like, hey, I'm trying to do this, I want to do this, but because all the damage has been done, y'all sometimes don't give him that opportunity to make it right.
The right is wrong.
You see what I'm saying?
I put it like this. I
Well,
heard the
how do
whole
you allow
conversation,
it?
but I put it like this. It takes 2 people to tango.
Mm-hmm.
So if he say he don't want to be a dad, he needs to stop doing stuff that's gonna cause him to be one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes out here that say, oh, I wasn't ready to be a dad, so she can't call me dad and this is this. Everybody know what protection is. I don't give a damn when nobody say. People always hit you with that whole, oh, it don't work, or sometimes you can still get pregnant, blase, blase, blase. The only way a condom don't work is if you a nigga trying to put on something you know don't fit.
I'm just saying, hold on, because
a lot of people be serious.
Still come up pregnant.
Okay, true. But at the same time, it's just like I said, I'm going back to what I said. You're right. It is some people who get their tube tied and still come up pregnant. If I'm not trying to have a child, first of all, I'm not taking a woman serious anyways. Even if she do got her tube tied, I'm going to do and I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to wear a condom every time. Some people be like, oh, it don't feel the same with a condom. Okay, so what, nigga? You ain't trying to make no baby, so why you ain't want no... Hey, so if you sit here and say I wasn't looking for no baby, but you sitting here raw dogging this chick, nigga, you was looking for a baby. Facts over feelings. Facts. Well, she ain't been pregnant in a long time. Then they hear a lot of girls say, oh, I can't get pregnant. Man, I don't give a damn. Any woman can get pregnant. Just because you ain't get pregnant by the dude you with, maybe y'all just ain't compatible. But you can still get pregnant. So all that, I wasn't ready to be a dad. If you ain't ready to be a dad, don't go out here doing shit that niggas do that's trying to be a dad.
I'm going to tell you like this.
Straight up.
I'm going to tell you like this. A man cannot get sex from a woman unless she gives it to him. So regardless of that, if he's raw dogging these girls, it's up to the girl to be like, hey, oh yeah, you can go in raw. Oh, that's I need to count. That's just what it is.
What I just said?
No, what he just
That's just what it is. Because guess what? I can go to a club right now and I can line up 10 women. Look at this. I can go to a club right now and I can line up 10 women. I can ask all 10 of these women, hey, you want to have sex with me? You want to have sex with me? And out of those 10 women, I guarantee only one's going to say yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, a woman, she can go to that same club and line up 10 dudes, and she can ask all 10 of those dudes, hey, you want to have sex? And out of all 10 of those dudes, I guarantee you, all of them going to say yes.
All of them going to say yeah. It might be 2 that don't, but all of them going to say yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, it's not about the man. If you're willing to give it up to that man, that's on you. Because without y'all, we ain't going to do nothing but go into the bathroom and grab some lotion and call it a day.
I'm trying to see if I'm getting a lot of messages for some reason. Anybody saying something about the live feed? Do one favor. Go on your Facebook real quick. Go to my live feed.
That's just what it is.
Turn it up a little bit. Get it off mute.
Like I say, a man can't do nothing without the woman.
Okay, they can hear us. That's cool. That's cool.
A man can't do nothing without the woman. So if the woman's willing to do that, knowing he ain't got no condom and she still want to have sex with him, she's taking that risk.
She said something was false.
What's false?
Oh, when I was saying, even if a woman didn't want to have sex, sometimes a woman can end up having sex with a dude. I'm talking about rape.
Oh.
That's different. We talking about 2 consensual adults. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing without y'all. If we sit there and tell you, oh, I ain't got no condom, and you be like, oh, it's okay, I can't get pregnant, or, oh, I don't like condoms anyway, that's on y'all. Because if y'all tell us no, what can we do? Besides, get back in the car, go home, grab some lotion, and call it a day.
Okay. So what's another thing of a bad father? I'm going to say this. 1, I'm going to say it's time, like I said earlier. Quality time. 2, if you don't know your child. 3, if you're not even trying to beat her financially. Now, I understand that some people, and this is one thing that I stress, this is one thing that I stress that a lot of women don't realize. Sometimes dudes, men are in a financial bond. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody really out here just got a, you ain't got no $1 million daddy, baby daddy who can just throw it out. Sometimes we do go to different things in life where we cannot provide like we need to. Now, being a provider should be the number 1 thing for us when we have a child. I understand that. Just like a baby mama, y'all done been in some points where y'all couldn't provide. That's why y'all hit baby daddy up and was like, hey, I need some help with this. Now, me personally, from what I've seen, what's terrible is I've seen dudes really have the money and the baby mama calling, I ain't finna get that bitch money. I don't like that. I hate the hell out of that. Man, she just gonna take my money and this. I always tell.
Why should he have to call and ask for money when he knows?
How do you know?
Why can't he just drop off some money for the kids?
Why can't he just drop off some shirts and bags? Hold on, wait. Why can't he just drop off some shoes, some school supplies, some shirts, some pants?
He don't even know what size his kids wear.
Okay, that's what baby mama there for. If he ain't there, But if he is there
But that's what I'm
consistent,
saying,
why
you
can't he
should
just
know.
drop off clothes? Everybody
You
always
should
heard
know.
money. Everybody always heard money. Just like when a woman gets child support, you think 90% of that child support actually go to that child? Because I've seen it different.
I have too.
I
I went to a club with a chick who got paid child support. So when
But
they
you
come
know,
to money, when
some
I heard
women
money,
actually don't even want to put their baby daddies on child support. But
and that's
don't
the weakest.
do nothing.
I put it like this: I feel like child support should be there for niggas, well, for men who are not doing shit for their kids.
Exactly.
I'm on child support. I don't blame my baby mama for putting me on child support. Do not, at all, because I had been at that point at one time in my life where she really, really needed me, and I wasn't there. That's what a man is. A man is going to accept his rights and his wrongs. So when she put me on it, I do not blame her. But the way she put me on it, I was mad. Same time, I put it like this. Just like I said to you, why I got to drop money off? Why I can't just go pick my daughter up and go get her what she need? Because the money in the child support
That's
is for
okay,
the
too.
child. It's not for you. It's not for you at all. Because without the child, you wouldn't get a dime from me. Point blank period.
I agree with that.
We over and we done. So without the child, you wouldn't get a dime from me. So if you need something from me for my child, I'm not finna send you no money. I'm finna go pick my child up. What does she need? And I'm finna go buy everything she need because the money is for her. Because facts, without her, you wouldn't get a dime from me.
And if you gave that opportunity to the male father, talking about
Oh, wait.
bring some clothes, do this, do that, and they chose not to do it
That's a bad father.
continuously.
That's a
So
bad
then
father.
you end up putting them on child support because of that.
They deserve it.
situation.
But what makes me mad is I got friends who have baby daddies who do nothing. Nothing at all. And be like, I was so real with him, I ain't even put him on child support. I'd be like, why not?
I don't think it's. I don't
He
think it's-
providing, he ain't doing
I don't
nothing,
think
he
it's
even having
fair.
communication with you. Why are you not, because I'm too real of a woman. You too real of a woman to not put a sorry ass man on child support, but you got daddies out here who really giving 120 for their kids and still on child support. That pisses me off as a man. You got men out here doing over the edge for their kids and they're on child support. But then you got all these niggas who don't talk, text, nothing. And they ain't on child support at all. That's what child support is for. A sorry ass man who's not providing, not even doing nothing for that child. I know too many homegirls who on that. I ain't put them on child support. I ain't this. Why not? That's what it's for.
In my personal opinion, the women that do that don't put the baby dads on child support, even though
It's
he's
because they're still
not
in
doing
love
it.
with that father.
It's because they done. They don't want nothing from you. If you weren't trying to do it in the beginning, why do I want to force you to do it now?
So then why does she have to suffer? Because she's sitting here
Women
with this
don't
man.
suffer.
That's
You
a
get
lot of them that do.
Food stamps, you get Section H, you get help from the government,
No.
you get all this.
But you
No.
gotta understand this.
Yes, you do.
Okay, but
No,
you
because
talking
I don't
about,
get
you gotta
no
put it
food
like
stamps.
this.
No, I don't get nothing from the government.
Have you applied for it?
I don't
Okay,
get.
she
yes,
makes
I
too
have.
much money.
I make too much money.
Okay.
There's pros and
But
cons.
why is it that because
All
I
of
make
it.
too much money, I'm supposed to be the only one to support for my children? That's
It's not
not
that.
right.
It's not that. Child support is supposed to be when you can't do for them. So even though you're making more and you can't get
I
out
make
of it,
more for the government. I don't make more just to support. Like I mean, I got 3 children. I mean, do you know how much money you spend on 3 children, especially 18 that just
34 minutes in.
started
3
driving a
kids.
car?
All of them got the same dad?
2 have the same father, and 1 has one.
So was the first one a good dad?
He was there, yes. Financially, no.
Okay. So he was a good dad just being there.
He was a
Giving
good
time
dad
and
when he was out of jail.
in and out of jail. But yet
He
you
was
chose.
a good father for the child. He wasn't a good father being in and out of the things that he was doing. Yes.
Okay. So you
He
still
was there
chose to have a second kid with him.
kid by this
No. The first one I only had 1.
Okay.
Okay.
That
The
was great.
second, the 2 younger ones have the same father. Yes.
And you chose again to have another kid by the same dude who was in and out of jail and just
No.
was.
Okay, the second
The
baby daddy.
second
What
father
what
was
happened
not
with
in
the
and out.
second baby daddy? That's what we're getting at. The first one we got, he was bad, so you didn't have another kid. Now the first one, since you ain't married, something had to be wrong because you ain't married. Y'all not proceeding together, so something went wrong the first time. Because your first baby, you took care of that. You did that like a woman. Now, this ain't what I want. This ain't who it is. Boom. He should be on child support. Now, you got the second baby daddy. You had the first child. What happened while you was with him with the first child?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He was a good father while he was there with me. The thing
was he a good father without you?
When he chose to break up, when we chose to split up, that's when he felt like he broke up with me and he broke up with the kids. Like he quit.
Okay, so you had both of these kids while you were with him. Yes. Or did you have one while you was with him and then one while you wasn't with him?
No, I had both of them when I was with him.
Okay, so let's put it like this: the first one you had. Okay, when his traits went bad, that's why you was with the first one. Did you see the signs before you had the second one? Let's be 100 with ourselves.
Well, no, not really. I mean, the first one, he was all right. Don't get me wrong. We went out.
You settled for all right. You just said it. You settled for all right.
You settled for all right.
There was a...
Because y'all had...
Exactly.
Y'all had good moments at certain times.
I cheated.
So wait a minute.
We split up for 4 years.
Now we get somewhere.
So with the first one, with the second one, he doing his fatherly duties. And while the second one. I'm talking about the second one. You just said everything was right with the second baby daddy. I ain't talking about by the time.
I'm not going to go into complete details. I did wrong. Yes.
Okay. So you did wrong with a good dude. You said you did wrong first.
It wasn't perfect, no.
I didn't. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect.
He did his wrongdoings and I did my wrong.
Okay, wait. Slow your roll. You said with the second baby daddy, while you had the second child, you did wrong first.
I did. I admit that.
So when you did wrong, how the hell was he supposed to go right when he was already doing right, but you still chose to do wrong?
Facts.
So you got what you was asking for. Karma. So you sit here and say you want a good dude, but you had a good dude, but you decided to go wrong. And then sit here like, hey, how come I can't find a good dude? You had a good dude, but you decided to go wrong.
No, it wasn't quite like that.
Okay, well explain. I'm trying to understand. If you don't want to understand it, they say a lie runs away from the truth. You said you went wrong first. He went wrong second.
I cheated the next day. He was with some other chick after. So, I don't know. He was already talking to somebody else.
So, did he get...
I cheated one time, but apparently
so what makes you
I found
cheat?
out that
what makes you cheat?
Be blunt.
No, it's very complicated.
It's not complicated.
No, if I cheat on somebody, I can tell you exactly why I cheated on them. I'm not going to hide
it wasn't nothing that he did, no.
So he was a good dude. If it was nothing he did, he was being good, right?
So what was it that you was back in the relationship that made you step out of your
that's what we trying to understand.
I wasn't completely done with my first baby.
Facts. There you go.
What was my podcast? A temporary fix. Go on my page. A temporary fix for long-term bullshit.
Yes. Facts.
And you're not wrong for that. I'm not shaming you. I don't want you to feel like I'm shaming you. You wrong for stepping out. I'm going to give you that 100%. Yeah. But I always tell people this. You know what? And I fight this every day.
We broke up for 4 years.
Okay, but wait.
See, the thing that was so messed up, you left a good dude to go back to the bullshit motherfucker that you had the first time.
I guarantee.
No, damn well
he was a bad dude.
But yeah, you went back.
So you guys,
you thought he was gonna change, right?
And I said on my podcast.
No, I didn't go back to him like that.
Nope, she was lusting. She was lusting. Anytime you cheat, you are lusting. You're lusting. I'm not putting you on blast.
Yeah, she wanted the physical.
It was a sexual thing.
Yeah,
exactly. She was lusting. So I put it like this: I'm not blaming you or nothing for you cheating. Yes, you were wrong, 100%. But at the same time, what you have to understand is, I did a podcast. That's why I tell everybody, watch my shit. You look for a temporary fix to get over a situation that you thought was going to help, that society has made you believe if you move on, you'll get over this person. And it has been proven several fucking times. That's why they keep telling you what a rebound is. It does not work. I get females all the time. Oh, why won't you get in a relationship? You're a handsome dude. You cool. You down to earth. I'm not sounding cocky, conceited, none of that. I'm just being me, and I know who I am because I love myself. I am not in a relationship because I know I am not mentally, physically, I'm over my ex. Physically, mentally, I am not ready to be in another relationship. I am not. So yes, I will entertain. Yes, I will respect. But a lot of females be like, oh well, you know what? I can get your mind off of her.
Yeah.
I can do this. What is she better than me? It's not about her being better than anybody I've ever talked to, because I'm not going to say this was the best woman I have ever been in a relationship with. This was the most toxic relationship I have ever been in. And I'm going to meet that. But at the same time, with toxicity, I'm country, so y'all leave me alone. When you in a toxic relationship, you have mental disorders. You have paranoia. You have all these defenses up to where you have to heal yourself. And just like y'all be saying, oh, I can help him, I can build him. You can't help or build nobody. They have to do that for themselves. That's what self-love is. Yeah. And until you can love yourself, you can't love another person. So when you try to replace him with another person thinking you done did better, oh, he got a better job, oh, he got this, oh, he got that. It's a lot of females I know rich females, I know middle class females, I know poor females. I could easily jump in $1 million house tomorrow if I wanted to, but I know I'm not mentally stable enough to deal with this woman because I'm not mentally over my past. Not saying that I'm not over the person. I'm already over the person, but I have to have healing in myself before I can fully love another person.
Can't love somebody else.
So I can tell you like this, I can easily jump into a relationship with a fine Cinderella, as y'all call it. Nice ass, nice titty, nice career, good to her kids, and everything. But no man. I could easily do that. But I know I would destroy that woman because I'm not mentally stable or getting over the trauma I've dealt with in the past. And what y'all do as women is y'all try to replace it. No, that doesn't work. You got to find your own healing, your self-healing before you can get there. So then, when you come across these good dudes, y'all don't even know how to handle them. It could be a good dude in your house, right here in your face, right now, talking to you. And all you going to hear is, wah, 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 wah. You know that? Because you ain't healed yet. So when a woman talk to me, a good woman, because I done met a couple of them, you know what I heard? Wah, 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 wah. Because I'm still listening to everything that person that traumatized me, that destroyed my life. They told me all this good stuff when I didn't even want a relationship. Because I hadn't even healed from my first relationship. Told me, and I believed it. And then in the end, it was just boom.
Boom. Sex.
Sex. And when the sex got bad, you know what happened? She cheated, I cheated, moved back and forth. Boom. You know why? Because I wasn't mentally, physically, emotionally, myself healed. I wasn't that little child that could run around and be like, hey, I got this girl, I got that girl. So we talking about a bad dad. Like he said, a lot of dudes get called a bad dad because this woman is not mentally healed to when she finds a good dad, she don't even know he's there. So it's hard to be a good father in this day and time because I've been in that position to where my baby mama wasn't mentally healed over me, so she kept my daughter from me. And everybody kept telling me, oh, you a bad dad. You a bad dad. You ain't this. You ain't fighting hard enough for your daughter. Nigga, you don't know how many courtrooms I done been in for my daughter. You don't know how much bullshit that I done told myself, hey, my mental state ain't right. Because I done knocked my baby mama out for my daughter. But is that love? Would that even make sense? Oh, I killed your mama because I care about you. No. It doesn't. So a lot of dads get called bad dads because the mama is not even mentally, emotionally over the father. So she gonna do everything in her power. Like he said, your child can hate her daddy just based off of what you done told her. My daddy told me like this, I was not a good father. In front of my brothers. He told me to my face, I was not a good father. I said, why? He said, because your uncles, your grandpa, my uncles, my aunties, they was all killers. They was drug dealers, they was living in the streets, so I didn't even know how to raise a child. You know how old I was when he told me that? I'm 35. You know how old I was when he told me that? 35. So he told me straight up, I was not a good father because I never knew how to be a good father. And I accepted that because that was the truth. But you know what's messed up about that is, he didn't have a good father, but he had a choice. I didn't have a good father, but I have a choice. You know what I do?
Be there for you.
I read books every day to teach me how to be a good father. I got friends that I got out there. Reach would die for his kids. Roman would die for his kids. I got 5 niggas I can name that make less money than you ever done made in your life that would die for their kids. So I have no excuse of saying that since I didn't have a good father, I can't be a good father because I can.
Right.
People don't want to break that cycle.
They don't. And you just heard the old boy on the phone talking about generational curses. It's a book called The 5 Love Languages that I read. And it's about love with Christ, love with your woman, and love with your child. My daughter's a teenager now. I had to relearn my daughter. I had her around 4 years old. I knew she liked Tinkerbell. Got back around her when she was 10. She liked Dora the Explorer. I had to relearn her. She's 14 now. I've never raised or dealt with a teenager. None of my friends' kids are my daughter's age. So I can't go to them. So I read my book, which makes me a good, strong father, because whatever it takes for me to learn, read, counseling, anything, to be able to raise a daughter, I'm going to do it 100%. I don't give a damn if I miss kicking it with my homeboys, going to the club, getting drunk, fucking a bitch tonight that I've been wanting to fuck all week. I would sit my ass at home, hey, fitting 5 love languages of a teenager. Okay, Let me try this with my daughter. Hey, baby, how your day going? I know you want to go kick it with your friends, your mama, man. Nope, that didn't work. Scratch that off. But they said try this. Let me try this. Scratch that off. No, that didn't work. Let me try that. That's a good father. But you know how much credit we get? None. But you know how much credit we need? But you know how much credit we need? None. A man doesn't need to be built by a woman. He builds himself. That's what a man is. A man doesn't need to be motivated by a woman. He motivates himself. The only thing he needs, just like I told my homegirl the other night when I was talking to him, is just a little bit of appreciation. That's all he needs. You can't build a man.
All we need from y'all is to help us to keep doing what it is that we already doing.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what a good... I'm going to tell you, if you want a good man, I'm going to put it like this.
That's all we need.
Let's go
I can't communicate with my kid's father. Right?
Let's go on the good father.
I'm mentally not.
Let's go on the good father. Let's go on the good father. If you want, you like black men. So I'm going to categorize it.
Do it.
I mean, I don't see no white babies. But
they're all white, actually.
if you want to, look, smoke on this. If you want a good black man, if he ain't shit like his mama that raised him, if he ain't shit like his mama that raised him, he's not a good man.
Well, hold on.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Let me intervene real quick.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to let you explain. Now, you can't hold a man with whatever gender is because they was raised by a woman. Because a woman can only raise a man how to treat a woman, but she can't raise a man to be a man. That's where everybody get it confused there. A woman cannot raise a man to be a man because we have different needs, we have different body anatomies and functions and mentalities of how we think and how we process certain shit. Okay. So for a single woman to raise a man, they're like, oh, I'm the daddy and the father to my kid, I'm a single. No, you're not. You're still a mother. Because you're showing him a lot of emotional states of growing up. You teaching him how to treat a woman, how to act towards a woman, but you're not treating him or teaching him how to actually be a man. Because a man can't teach a daughter how to be a woman, and a woman can't teach a man how to be a man.
I don't agree with that.
That's facts.
I don't agree with that.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put it like
So
this.
if your daughter had a period,
Let's
and
go.
you was her, you her daughter, can you teach her how to deal with a period?
If somebody else told, if a woman told me how to deal with it, yes. But let me get to where I was getting at. I'll let y'all talk. Let me get to where I was getting at. He said a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, right? Let's look at it.
He can teach.
No, wait. Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
But you can't show him how to.
When your mama raised you, if you had a good mama, we gonna say this as a good mama. When your mama raised you as a child, most people from the hood or the trailer parks. I'm gonna say the trailer parks too. That's the white hood. Okay. Your mama got up. No matter what it was, she had to sacrifice. I don't care if she was working at McDonald's. I don't care if she was working at the little Wonder Bread or whatever. Your mama got up. She made it happen. I don't care if you needed the cleats for soccer and football or basketball, and your mama didn't have the money. She made it happen. Right or wrong? Okay. Now, if the rent was coming up short or whatever the hell needed to go on, your mama made it happen. That is a woman, which is a weaker vessel than the man, according to the Bible, right? So how did she not teach you how to be a man?
She's teaching you how
to
be a strong woman and handle what it is.
Wait. But if a man is stronger than a woman physically, if a man is physically stronger than a woman, if your mama's getting up, I watched my mama get on the bus with us with 7 kids. What do you mean? I watched my mama walk to work, catch the bus, 2 buses, and walk to work to get the rent paid. But she not teaching me how to be a man.
She's not teaching you how to be a man. She's showing you how it is to be a strong, independent woman.
No, she's showing you how to be. Wait. She's showing you how to be a strong, independent person, mentally and physically. Her physical body can take less than what you're doing. Look at you. You out here. Wait. You out here. Wait. Hold on. You out here, regardless of whatever situation go down. You gonna make sure your kid's good, right? How many men you know like that? Now look at the women. I'm not gonna just say today. I'm gonna say in general. Look at the women in general. How many niggas you done seen doing good and they broke tomorrow? But can you go broke? Would you allow yourself to go broke? But how many men that you see?
But that's what I said.
Constantly, and they grew up late. Okay. But a man is supposed to be more masculine, more intelligent, more everything than a woman. The man came first. He's supposed to be all of this. So how's these women beating these men? They not worried about sex. They not worried about none of that. They giving it 120 for their kids. To the point to where they get depressed because just like in the book I read of Extraordinary Gentlemen, if a woman can't meet a gentleman, she's going to become a man. She's going to be doing the physical things that a man. Exactly. That's why you get all these independent women. So from birth. Wait a minute. From birth, I done seen my mama struggle. I done seen a lot of homeboys who grew up hood, a lot of homeboys who grew up in the trailer parks. Mama out there getting it. I don't give a damn if it was Subway. I don't give a damn if it was the Waffle House. You knew the homeboy that was po mama because she worked the job. Every po nigga you done know, mama works a job consistently, constantly, with or without a man. So why is it so hard for men to sit here and say, I can't do it. I can't get out here. This ain't possible.
But
that ain't possible.
About the choice
let's go. It's a choice. So ain't no way you can't say a woman can't raise a man because she already showing a man how to be a man because she has to be that man.
This is what I'm saying. A woman she can do whatever it is she gonna do. She can get out there, grind, hustle, whatever the case may be. No offense, but this is just fact. At the end of the day, a woman cannot show me how to be a man because she's never been a man.
Not emotionally.
She don't know the tendencies that we have. She don't know the emotional thoughts that we have. Exactly. All she can do is give us an emotional standpoint of certain things. She can show you this is the type of woman.
Already showed you.
She's gonna show you this is the type of woman that you need. A woman who's gonna get out there and do this and do that. That's why a lot of independent women are still single. Because guess what? You can't have two kings in no household. You can't have a woman that wants to be a king and a man that wants to be a king. It's not going to work.
She don't want to be a king. The point you missing is she don't want to be a king. She just don't have a king nurse, so she has to be a king.
This is what she's doing. So
if you had a man
let me finish. Go ahead. So once she has that independency, guess what she takes on? The role of a king. Because she's running her household.
I agree.
Doing
so
this.
when a man does step in and wants to be a man,
and he wants to do that, she's not going to allow him to do.
You know why she's not going to allow him? Hold on, wait. You know why? You know why? You know why? It's just like they say. A woman is going to submit to a man. She's not going to submit to a pretender. No. She's not going to submit to somebody who just already know. But you got to understand this. Hold on, wait. Let me finish. You gotta understand this. When it comes to an independent woman, yeah, you're right. She's so used to taking care of everything. Ask her, do she want to? But at the same time, thank you. But at the same time, she not just because you already financially stable. You think she's just gonna give up her masculinity in 3 months? You think she gonna give it up in 2 years? No. She want to see if you consistent. The problem with men nowadays is they're not consistent. A woman will be more consistent than a man. A man will sit up and be like, it's snow outside. I ain't going to work. You know what that woman gonna say? Well, we just gonna have to slide. These kids got something to get something to eat. I'm just gonna bust this fucking car up and God gonna take the wheel. And your mama done taught you that and you done seen it. So, yes, you said they won't submit. An independent woman won't submit to the man. Yeah, the hell she will when she knows she's dealing with a man. They don't want to have to do that shit. Why do you think they get stressed out? Hold on, wait. Why do you think... Thank you. Why do you think they stressed out? They stressed out because they don't want to be doing this.
We hear a lot of men that say, I'm going to do this, but yet I never see. And then I hear a lot of talk, no results.
Thank you. And everybody sit here and say, because what came out your mouth is an independent woman will not submit. Yeah, the hell they will.
No, she won't.
Yeah, the hell, she just told you she will.
Eventually, when she sees
Let me break this down right quick.
Go ahead.
These are the facts. An independent woman will not submit to a man.
Talk.
The only way she will submit to a man is if she is under that man. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean as far as he is more successful, he is more about his business, he is more about that. Because the average,
it doesn't have to be more.
Hold on. Because the average man dating the average woman, it's going to be a relationship. It's going to be
together
50-50, 100-100.
Right.
It's going to be togetherness. If a woman is already established, she already dominated her independency, she's not going to settle for somebody who's under her or is equal to her.
He knows that he can do what he pleases when he pleases. She still got it.
That's not a man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I agree. That's exactly what I'm saying. So when a man gets with a woman like that, he already knows he got a maid anyways. I don't have to go to work.
Because I'm going to tell you like this.
That's what a little boy.
She still
got what a little boy does.
Hold on, I'm gonna break it down real quick.
But that's why a woman won't submit to a man.
I'm gonna break it down real quick.
Go ahead.
A woman who's independent and knows that she's taking care of her business, she's doing everything she has to do, she will not settle for nothing less than what she already brings. A man, he will date down regardless. He's gonna do it. If you stay with your mama and we're talking or whatever, I don't care if you stay with your mama. If you working a part-time job, I don't care if you working a part-time job. Because I'm being a man. I know what it is that I'm capable of doing, and I'm going to do it regardless. A woman, she's not going to talk to a man who's knowing damn well he's trying as hard as he can to do whatever it is in life that he got to do, but he still stay with his mom.
Well,
a woman's not going to do that.
That's wrong. I've seen it done, bro.
Because
but guess what?
I've seen it done. He was staying with his aunts.
But guess what?
And we were both working.
That same dude, y'all will move into that house. He'd be sleeping on the couch, and all of a sudden, 6-7 months later, oh, goddamn, you ain't gonna get up, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that. But yet, y'all took him in, this was the case.
Because he knew she still was gonna do what she had to do when she had to do it.
Exactly. No, but wait, y'all wanna go about this? But wait.
No, but like you just said, he didn't care. Okay,
he didn't stay consistent.
You just said a woman would care if he was doing everything he could, if he was living with his mama. Okay. But then I just said, no, I didn't. Like, I mean, if he was doing what he had to do, but as soon as he lived
have you had a man like that?
Yes.
Are you still with him?
No.
No.
Why?
He wasn't consistent.
He wasn't consistent.
Exactly. whether y'all are consistent or not.
You just
hold
said
on,
a
listen.
woman that was doing good.
Listen,
and
whether y'all are consistent or
but-
not, a man that's doing what he's supposed to do, we don't give a fuck. We don't care. But eventually, a woman starts to
But
care.
see, that's why a woman cares what.
Eventually,
if he
y'all
thinks
start
that
to
it's
care.
wrong.
We don't care.
Start.
Y'all start to care. Eventually, it's all good and good and good. But if he's still at that same level and he's not upgrading,
Well, why-
and he's not
Why would he
Why,
not be
why would we
upgrading?
not care?
Exactly. Why
If
would he not be
If
upgrading?
he's not upgrading, then
And what is he doing? How
A
can,
level of
how can he
comfortability.
lead her if
a level of
so
comfortability.
the girl
ain't
wants
come
to
in
get
and
out.
broke
We can only do what y'all allow us to do.
man? True, I agree with you on that. But
I
this is
agree
what I'm
with
getting.
that.
I'm agreeing with her. If I'm at my mama's house, right?
Mhm.
You meet me at my mama's house. I'm consistent with my job, right?
Yeah.
A man without a plan is what? You told me this. Nothing at all. So if I'm at my mama's house as a man,
And he's-
I'm going to plan to get out, right? So I'm going to be consistent so I can get out,
Because everybody
right?
falls off.
So if I'm sitting here being consistent and I don't move out, it's going to make her be like, wait a minute, you being consistent, what's going wrong?
Listen, can I intervene real quick?
Go ahead.
If I was still staying with my mom,
Mhm.
and like you just explained how your mom was doing this, doing that, all that, take care of all the household. So if I'm still staying with my mom is not going to expect me to do a whole lot. She might give me one bill to pay. She might give me 2 bills to pay.
Right.
Exactly.
I agree with
right?
you on that.
Now, if I move in with a woman, even though I'm working and I'm consistent on certain things, when I move into that woman, she's going to expect a lot more. She wants me to help pay this
She
bill.
not.
She wants me to help pay that bill. She wants me to help pay this
Wait,
bill.
wait,
She
wait.
wants me to help
Because
pay
then
all
again,
that.
it's y'all's
Wait a
business.
minute,
It's
wait a
your
minute,
mama
wait a minute,
bill.
wait a minute.
You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
You see
so-
where I'm going?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
You
So
see where I'm
listen to
going?
me. I get no. Go ahead, Fitz.
So
I ain't gonna cut
at
you
the
off.
end of the day, eventually, if you only capable of paying one bill, even though you're consistent staying with your mom, when you move in with that woman, she's going to be consistent and you help them paying more than just one bill.
Okay.
She wants you to be consistent in paying
But
more
a
than
man
just one
moving in
thing.
with a
Wait.
woman should already
Exactly.
know that's coming.
So at the end of the day, if you're taking this man the way he is,
You're not taking
eventually
it
you're
the way
gonna
it is.
want a little bit more. Because it might be a bill that you can't pay. Hey, can you pay this bill? But if he's consistent with his job,
I'm
he's gonna
taking
get
him to be a man.
a certain,
Like
a
you
certain
just
amount of
said.
time.
Okay. So now I listen to what you said. I'm not cutting you off. I'm not disagreeing. But I'm for the meet
But
you
see,
in the
that's
middle.
why women
This is
don't
what I'm
let the
getting.
man
Exactly.
lead.
Wait.
This is why y'all don't downgrade.
No, that's not
No,
downgrade.
Just
Why?
said it.
No,
This is why
no.
he
This is
doesn't
why.
let men lead, because if you let an
No,
average
because-
dude lead that's
We
not
could
doing
be
as
making
much.
the same amount of money, and I still want to let you lead because I know that at the
How can
end
you
of the
let a
day,
man
I'm
lead
still
that's
going to
been
be the
staying
one
with his mom
but
that
not been
knows
like
my
you all
house.
I'm gonna
is
tell you
but-
why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on,
And
let me
now
answer the question
go
real quick,
ahead.
then.
Answer
Let's
the question.
talk, all right?
Answer the question.
All right.
Because I know what you're getting at. Go ahead.
All right, so you say that's why you don't let a man lead, right?
No,
So-
because at the end of the day, I know I got children to provide
Exactly.
for at the end of the day, and I know we're going to be
Exactly. So if you already have your stuff and it's already established, and you have a man that's coming out of his mama house moving here, of course you're not going to let him lead because he's never been a leader.
Of course.
That's
So why
not
was
true.
he even-
That is not true.
How's that not true?
If I fall short,
No.
hold on, wait.
But you going back
Wait,
to your
wait,
mama
wait.
house after.
If I fall short,
You go back
your
to
mama's
your mama.
house is an emergency gap. That's
That's
all
what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
It's a
He-
temporary.
he-
that's a
Hold on, wait.
temporary
Okay, let me
fix.
finish.
I get it.
That's temporary.
You see what I'm saying?
That's temporary. So let's go back to I'm successful, I filed down, or I'm in a bad relationship, so I'm back at my mama's house. Same situation I'm in now. Back at my
But
mama's
you know
house.
what? A man
But wait,
shouldn't
hold on.
be trying to get in a relationship when he's in that point anyways. He should be getting up.
Thank you.
Doing
But wait a minute,
wait a minute,
Y'all
wait a
then figure out a
Y'all
relationship
still what?
status
We
at
had
home.
this same
You
problem
still
with
allow him
podcasts
to do
before.
that.
If a woman is not financially stable or taken care of, and a man's not, they shouldn't even be talking about getting it together anyways.
Facts.
They should be in the
Facts.
right priority area
Facts.
in order to
Okay,
come
so
together.
let's get this
So they
back
can do
together.
50-50.
Let's get this back together. For one, I understand where she coming from. For two, I understand where you coming from. Now, this is what I'm talking about for consistency. What came out your mouth is the same thing my mama do. Right now, I'm staying at my mama's house, right? I had a downfall. She's not charging me full price for stuff. You know why she's not charging me full price?
She know that
Because
she
she
can't
wants
help.
me to stay consistent. She wants me to save my money so I can get right back where I need to be to get back on my feet,
What
right?
the fuck
So
is-
when I get back on my feet, if I'm saving money, if I'm being a man, then of course she's gonna expect me, okay, yeah, you was paying 20% at your mama house. You done saved your money up. If you ain't save your money up, of course she gonna cut you out because apparently you don't know how to manage your money. If I'm standing at my mama's house and I'm paying 20% of the bills, my mama is helping me to get back on my feet. So when I get there, say if I'm there for 6 months, I'm only paying 20%. I'm there for 6 whole months, but you telling me I'm gonna move into this woman's house?
That ain't even.
Wait, hold on, let me finish.
Do that though.
Hold on, let me finish.
She's allowed
in the
to do
6
that.
months time that I'm paying 20%,
It's like a.
and now hold on, wait, I'm paying 20%. That's help.
Yep.
In the 6 months time, I'm paying 20%, and on that 7th month, I move in her house and can't pay her rent. What the fuck was I doing?
Exactly.
Or
So
what about a
now if she
teenager
asked me,
moving
hold on,
out
wait,
the shop?
hold on. Now she asked me, hey, can you pay the rent this month? Nigga, I got 6 months of paying 20%. I better be able to pay her fucking rent. If not, she shouldn't even want my ass. Because if I'm only paying 20% for 6 months, then how the hell can I pay her rent? Nigga, that's 20% out of
And guess
rent.
what? When you do
Rent
move
is-
in, guess what? She's allowing you to do that.
Okay, so no.
She's
She's
allowing
thinking,
you.
if I stay
So she's
consistent.
thinking that you're gonna man up and leave the house, and if you don't want to leave
There
the
we
house,
go.
then bye.
Now, if you was your mama put you in a position to stack your money to be a man. Oh, you fell short? Hold on, let me get you back on grown man status. Give me 20% of the rent. 20% of the rent for 6 months. Now I've been here. She's been here with me consistently for this 6 months. Now I'm at her house. Now say she don't ask me for the full rent. Say she asked me for 50%. Nigga, if I've been in my mama's house for 6 months and I can't even give her 50%, hell yeah, she need to be done with me. Because that shows that I can't even manage money while my mama helping me. So how the hell I'm gonna come in and leave? And I've been saving rent up for 6 months. Hold on, wait. I've been saving rent up for 6 months, but I can't even give her half of the rent.
That's what I was
The
just
fuck
saying.
you mean? Hell yeah, she need to boot my
That's
ass.
what I'm saying. But at the end of the
But
day,
that's why women look at y'all when.
That's what they look at. A woman looks at how you manage your money.
I'm gonna tell you like.
So if I'm sitting here for 6 months and I move in with her, yeah, she did allow, but at the same time, I had to ask. And she been there for me. She been there these 6 months, holding me down, still talking to me while I'm doing bad, saving my money, putting my money back. So she looking at what I'm doing. He putting his money back. He putting his money back. Okay, this is a man. He know how to finance money. He only got in this situation because it was a bad situation. Now, if she see me for 6 months. And she asked me, hey, my rent $1,200, can you pay half? And I've been paying 20% for 6 months and I can't pay half? Nigga, how am I lead her when I can't even lead myself?
So see,
You feel me? If I can't lead myself for 6 months, then how the hell can I lead for her? So when I come and she asks me for it and I say no, I agree with her for saying
Take
no.
your ass back to your mama.
Exactly, I agree with her. Because she like, nigga, I wish I could stay somewhere. Because a woman gonna put it like this. I done seen my sisters and my cousins do it. Stay with their mama for a whole year or 6 months, and they paying 20%, and they saving their money. So when they get out, they paying they rent in advance, or they paying it for the next 4 or 5 months because they done save that money up. That's what a woman does. That's what a man does. I'm saving this money up so I can get back here. I have a plan. You just said a man without a plan is not a man at all. So I got a plan. So when I got this plan and she sitting there supporting me at my low, she gonna expect me to love her at my high, of course. But if I come after 6 months or you're living with my mama and I can't even give you half, you hell no, you don't even fuck me.
I'm gonna tell you like.
Cause that mean I'm gonna be with you for the next 6 months trying to give you 20%.
Hold on.
I'm gonna lead you by giving you 20%.
I guess
You
so.
gonna put
I'm
that.
in a different
Hell
ball
no.
game. Like today is Father's Day, right? I just went to go visit my old man's grave today. May he rest in peace. And I've seen my dad literally
That's how it goes.
struggle.
No, I'm talking about the
I
rock.
seen him struggle, and I'm talking about to the point to where he had the opportunity to move back home with his moms.
Mm-hmm.
He chose not to because him being a man and him having his man pride, it wouldn't allow him to do that. So guess what? He did everything in his power he had to do to prevent from even having to go back. Yeah, I understand everybody has their downfalls and this and that, but a real man, he's going to get out there and go make a way out of nowhere. Just like a single independent mom.
Right.
She's going to get out there and do whatever it is she got to do to take care of what it is she has to take care of. Like, my dad been gone, my mom been stressing me. She had come move back home so I can save money
Right.
and I can do this and do that. But guess what? Me being a man, the way my dad taught me how to be a man, not my mom.
That's a good
My dad.
Let's go.
My dad taught me how to be a man. He told me what it takes to be a man in the world. So I'm at a point now, Mom, I know you want me to come home and save money and this and that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm making ends meet, I'm doing what I got to do. When I feel like I want to get out, I'm still going to get out and have my fun. But guess what? At the end of the day, I call my mom. Mom, what you need? You need your mortgage paid? I got you.
Yep.
No, son, you don't have to do that. No, don't worry about it.
Facts.
I took my mom out to eat today, Red Lobster.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing what it takes to be a man because a man taught me how to be a man. He told me the blood, sweat, and tears that I had to put into my life to sacrifice and do what it is that I had to do. Hey, if I ain't got the money to go out, guess what? I'm chilling. I'm at the crib.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, at the end of the day, with being a good man, a good father, a good dad, he's going to show you, he's going to demonstrate how it is to sacrifice, to put everything that you got in your well-being. That's just like...
So that abortion thing that you were talking about.
What about it?
What about it?
Okay, just like you're saying right now, like, he didn't get a choice. Well, the thing
No,
is
he still
that
had a choice.
Yeah, he did. To use a rubber.
He still had the
That was his choice
But
from
you
the
said
jump.
a woman could go have an abortion, but a man didn't have that privilege.
He did
of
have
saying-
that privilege.
He had the
But the
privilege.
thing
Yeah,
is,
he
at the
chose
end
to
of the
put a-
day,
put a
the
rubber on.
child is
He
here
had a
now.
privilege
So
to put a
both
rubber on.
of the man and the women
Are responsible.
are responsible. So,
Yeah.
So, like I
so when you asked
said,
that question earlier,
my dad sacrificed, he grinded, he did what he had to do. My dad was working 3 jobs.
he did what he had to
Shit,
do.
that's what I'm doing.
Real good daddy.
I'm working 3 jobs. Because he told me what it
If
takes
a
to
man
be a
can't
man
even
to
be
have
there
to provide.
financially, he can be there physically. If a man can't be there physically, he can be there financially. It doesn't really matter how a father is there, but if he's not putting into any work,
And guess what? You said everything except emotional.
Thank
Because
you.
women
Okay.
brings the emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
But a real man, he's going to bring everything.
but I
The
agree
whole
with you
thing.
on that because
Yeah, she
a
did.
woman can only teach because
did agree with
a woman cannot teach a man how to.
Be
Okay.
a man. To
Because
tell
then you
what
would
it
have
is
all
to
these
Okay,
little
sacrifice.
I want
boys.
y'all to I'm trying to
Because
understand what
man
y'all
has
mean
to be
by that.
some type of hard.
Okay, my mama, because you know.
All right, hold on, real quick. I'm gonna ask you
No,
a
go
question
ahead.
so you can answer. That way you can get to what it is
Okay,
you're
there
trying
we
to
go.
say. All right. So the years that you was growing up, you didn't have your dad around,
Off and on.
off and on, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you
But he
ran the
taught you how
streets?
not to
Hold
be a
on.
man.
Hold on. How many times did you run the streets, hang out with the people that you was hanging out with because you was looking for somebody who's gonna give you guidance? You weren't
Yeah.
looking for that in your mom. You was looking at it in another male figure.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think you call me your OG? What have I showed you? What have I
You
taught
showed me
you?
a lot.
I told you what it takes to be a man. I told you what it takes to get out there and grind and get what it is you want to do. I taught you how to get down on your knees and pray.
No, my mama taught me how to pray.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying this is what you come to me for, that certain type of advice.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
On certain things,
There's-
you can't go to your mom unless it's an emotional thing that you're going through, that you're dealing with, as far as when
Okay.
it pertains to women. But as
Right.
far as growing up, even women look for that missing father figure.
And then that's why they hook up with the wrong dude.
That's why they get the wrong guys.
Mm-hmm.
Men look for that father figure. That's why they hang out with gang bangers and people that's doing this and doing that, because they're looking for that male role model. Regardless of how it comes, shape, form, or fashion. That's what they're looking for because it's been neglected out of their whole lives.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So without
Agree.
that male role model, whether it could be your coach on your football team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It can be the dude that you talk to at the corner store every time you go up in there. You're looking for that. That's why I say a woman cannot raise a man to be a man, because if that was the case, a man or a woman would not be looking for a father figure in different places.
Okay. I agree with you on that. But I put it like this. Have you ever heard the saying that sometimes the things that you looking for in life is right in your face? I watched my mama work her ass off. Now, as a man, I should have been looking at that. My mama working her ass off, and I ain't doing shit. That's what a man does. You just said that's what a man does. Just like you said, you work 3 jobs, your dad worked 3 jobs, my mama worked 3 jobs.
Yeah.
She already taught me what I was already looking for. I was just looking in the wrong direction.
But
Now
you
that
thought
hold on,
you-
but wait.
a woman's
Let me finish.
independence, not how a
Wait a
man's
minute.
supposed to
Wait a minute. I let both of y'all
take care of
talk. So I let both of y'all take the flow.
Go ahead.
She showed me what a woman was supposed to be doing. My mama was not supposed to be working 3 jobs. What the hell you mean? She taught me what a woman was supposed to be doing.
I told you.
She showed me what
she-
a man was supposed to be doing. A man is supposed to be the grinder. A man is supposed to be the provider. So yes, she did teach me that. I was just looking for it elsewhere when it was right there in my
provider
face.
was supposed to.
Okay.
She didn't teach you what a man or a woman was supposed
Okay,
to.
okay,
She
wait.
taught you what a provider was supposed to do.
Okay, so what did y'all just say? Okay, you just said your dad. No, go ahead. What did you just say? You said your dad worked 3 jobs. He never settled. He never asked nobody for nothing. He never even. You said you never even stayed with your mama because you seen how hard your dad worked. My mama did the same thing.
This
But she should have been doing that.
She
That's the
showed
thing.
you
She showed you
how
lag-
she
what
was.
a man
She
was
basically
lacking.
was showing you. This is you see me
You
working.
said it right.
What a man was lacking.
If she was showing me what a man was lacking, was she not teaching me? If she's showing me what a man is lacking, if I listen to a
woman could take care of.
Listen,
Yo, ass.
listen.
No.
This is what I'm gonna tell you.
y'all both are blind to the fact.
No, you want to know what
You
you
said
said?
that she showed me. Listen to what came out your mouth. She showed me what a man was lacking. So she basically showed me if you're going to be a man, you can't lack this. You have to be this dedicated.
No,
Yeah, but see, common sense makes
you want
you
me to
think
show you
that.
what she showed you?
But then also another man.
I'm gonna tell you what she showed
like
you.
a woman could take
She
care
showed
of.
you this is the kind of woman that you're gonna need in your life. Somebody who's gonna be strong, independent, and knows how to take care of a house.
But she didn't show me this is what a man is
no.
lacking.
How can she show you what a man is lacking if you said you never
Because
had
she's
father
doing
around
a
because
man.
you never seen
Okay,
that
wait,
before.
but she's doing what a man's supposed to be doing. A woman ain't supposed to
Well,
be working
common
3
sense was
jobs.
trying to show you.
There we go.
But it also makes you blind of sitting there looking at what a man's supposed to guide.
No,
and
what it's
lead.
supposed to do is motivate me. If I see my
It's
mama
supposed
working 3
to,
jobs,
common sense
hold on,
will make
wait.
you do that.
If I see a woman working 3 jobs, because this is how my mind works. I don't know how everybody else works.
Hell, the
If
Bible
I see
should
a
show
woman,
you that.
exactly, and she took me to church every fucking day. What you mean?
Exactly.
Every Sunday, even Bible study.
A
So
man's
let me tell you
provider
this. Let me
who
put it
does
like
not
this.
eat, does not-
Let me
Who does not provide.
finish.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
finish.
let everybody talk, but I can't say shit.
But
But anyway, let's go.
Good.
She showed me what a man was lacking. You just said church. Church said in the Bible it says a man who does not provide for his household is lesser than the infidel. Nope. That's society. It does not say does not eat. He says lesser than the infidel and does not believe in the faith. Infidel is a person who don't believe in God, who preaches and pretend. A homeless man gets up every day, don't give a fuck what you think, don't give a fuck what he think, and he right there getting money every day. But you got men out here begging women for money every day. Giving a fuck what society says. Giving a fuck what everybody think about. But that nigga that holding that sign up, you can go down here all month. He on that same block every day, being consistent, even though it's $20, even though it's $5, even maybe 50 cents. He is consistent. The
That's
fucked up
exactly.
part about it is more homeless people that are men than people who are not homeless that are not men. That's why the Bible say favor the poor. The reason why he said that is a poor man will be more consistent in this day and time than the nigga you talking to every day.
Yes, the meek shall inherit the earth.
He'll be more,
The meek shall inherit the earth.
exactly. He'll be out there every day. Wouldn't give a damn if he talking to you, talking to whoever, or what you saying about nobody. He out there every day. Name one man you done dated that was out there every day getting it. But everybody you look at, I'm getting it. Yeah, they got 100,000. Yeah, they count their ones. Who out there you done talk to that's actually getting it? My mama got up every
woman.
day.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
A woman.
So that's why it's so hard for a woman to submit to a man because
I
regardless,
see that.
they gonna get out there. And I don't give a damn if she got, say she drunk 5 of them bottles tonight, she still gonna get up and go to work. How many men you know gonna do that right
I
now?
gotta be at work at 5 a.m.
And she still gonna get up and go get it. You know what niggas do?
do?
Everybody ain't like us.
I'm tell you
But
like
you
this.
know what men would do nowadays? Oh, baby, I got
It's
too
snowing.
drunk.
Hey,
Oh, I got too drunk. I just, baby, a woman will go to work sick. A homeless man will go out there with a drug problem, feeding for drugs, shirt off and everything, and he's still gonna go get it. If you ain't got the grind of a homeless man, you are not a man. And I'm gonna say that again. Smoke on that. If you do not have the grind of a homeless man, you are not a man.
I'll tell you like this.
That nigga gonna get it every day. With a girlfriend, without a girlfriend, with a baby mama, without family, without nothing, that homeless man is still gonna get out there and go get it. Happy Father's Day to the homeless man.
I respect everything your mama did. A grinder. I respect that. Me personally, if my mom was like that, and I would have seen
But it
that,
did show you what a strong woman was. Not
that
what a
would
man
show me
was.
that is the type of woman that I need in my corner. So
Facts.
if I do fall short,
Facts.
she's gonna be out there and get it and do what it is she gotta do to.
So the woman
Do you think I
But
give
I'm
a damn that my
I'm just saying,
relationship failed?
that's not gonna
Hell
show me.
no.
I'm just saying that's not gonna show me how
I
to
give
be
no
a man.
fucks that none of my relations.
That's not gonna show me.
Okay, so
that's
that's
gonna
just
show
like
me
me
the type of
saying
woman
my
I need in my corner.
daddy. That's like me saying my daddy went out there and got it every day. Even though my woman, even though my mama went out there and got it every day, and she had 5 boys. 5. My oldest brother would tell you right now, you can't stop his hustle. You can't. And he'll tell you straight up, his daddy wasn't even there, rest in peace. But he'll tell you, I learned it from my mom.
But you know,
He'll tell you that
some
to his
people
face.
that don't have their fathers in their lives either
Now, I ain't gonna say.
travel to the state of their father.
I ain't gonna say.
and don't do
I'm gonna
right,
tell you where my fuck up is.
Or take.
My mama taught me how to be a man. Basically, I'm gonna give her that credit to her until she died.
she
Did I
taught
go
you how
looking
to be a
for?
strong woman.
Okay, wait. You talked about the Bible earlier. It says a woman is a weaker vessel than a man, right? Facts. That's in there, written. So if she can get out there and get it every day, that's how she taught me to be strong. Regardless, I'm her being a woman getting it every day. Nigga, if I can get it, you can. So she did teach me. So I'm gonna put it like this: they can't say a woman can't raise a man. No, she can't tell them what to, just like y'all said, I can't tell my daughter what to do about a period and this is this. No, my mama can't tell me about what I need to do when my penis get hard. That ain't got shit to do with being a man. That got shit to do with a nigga lusting. A man is a provider first. So she already taught me how to be a provider because she showed me.
And
This is how I'm be.
different type of emotions.
Okay,
Different type of thoughts.
I'm not even going deep into lust. Wait, let me finish. I'm not going deep into lust. But a man is a provider. A man is strong. A man is a survivor.
Okay.
My mama was strong. My mama is a survivor. That she taught me how to survive, how to be a man, how to push and keep moving. So when you go to the emotional state, okay, yeah, maybe I need to talk to a dude.
Hold on, I got
Most emotions go out.
No, that's where
You
that's all I
single
did
mom,
about
right?
the emotional
You
stuff.
single mom?
Yeah.
You have a son, right?
Go ahead.
Can you teach your son how to be a man?
No.
What's a man? Hold on, let's see
There's
what a man
a
is.
difference. Okay.
What's a man?
First of all, I mean, I could teach
No,
him
hold on,
how
answer her
to
question.
The number one rule of a man is a provider.
I want to hear her.
I could
Can you
physically
teach your son how to be a man?
Not emotionally. The thing is, I could physically teach him how to provide and take care of my family and guide them and lead them.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to being a man, strong, just
You can't show him that
I
part.
cannot, because he's
How you
gonna
can't?
go. He's gonna
You
go
cannot
walk
show that
around
part.
sissy. Because I'm very emotional.
Okay, so wait.
So he's gonna do all this.
So let's go off
He
emotion.
Okay.
You can't teach your-
Cannot show his.
You
a
can't teach-
man
Go ahead.
A man can show his emotions, but most men that are men, they hide a lot of their emotions.
Because
okay?
a man that shows
Because
emotion is
of
considered weak.
weak.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you want my little boy to be sissy and all this stuff, the thing is, I could teach him how to provide and take care of his family, but at the end of the day, I can't teach him how
You
to
can-
physically
well, y'all-
guide
You
him
can
to be a
literally
man.
hold on. You can literally sit there and tell him this is what you need to do. This is what you should do. This is
No,
what
he
you got
has
to do.
to see it
But
by
you
a
can't
man.
show him how to do it. The only way you can show him is because you know he knows you go to work every day. You know he comes home and is
I
going to
can
do food on
show
time.
him how to.
You can
I
show
can
him.
guide him how to become a man that he needs to be, but
Thank
I
you.
can't.
But when it comes,
I can't emotionally guide him because like
Why not?
there is a lot of days. that
Okay,
I
so let's go
cry
off
in my
emotions.
room.
our emotions and
Let's
their
go off
emotions are totally
emotion.
different.
Let's go off
There's a
emotion.
lot of days that I cry in my room by
Okay,
myself.
let's go off emotions.
If we're going to go off emotions, look at it like this. If you go to a woman, whatever it is you got to say to her, the first thing she's going to lead with is an emotional thought.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional thought.
She's
not. You go to
She
a man,
fights
ask you the
off her
same
emotions.
question. He's going to give you a factual thought.
Actually, I
He's going to break that down to you like, hey, this. A woman is going to lead with an emotional thought. A man is going to lead with a factual thought.
Mm-hmm.
So if you saying that a woman can raise a man, I heard where you come from. That's on you. But if I'm looking for a certain type of advice,
I do run my life off of
or
my
anything,
emotions.
I'm not finna go.
Woman, of course.
I'm not finna go to a woman
Like
to give
you
me
just said,
man's
the whole
advice.
Wait a
bullshit.
minute.
Because she's gonna give me
I'm gonna let y'all
emotional standpoint of
Mhm.
everything on every aspect of life.
Mm-hmm.
A man is gonna give me the facts. He's gonna tell
So
me
you saying a
direct.
woman can't tell you facts neither? A
No.
woman can't tell you facts.
Not
in
from a
life?
male's perspective, because she's never been a man.
You can't tell.
Not from a male's
Okay,
perspective,
so
because
let's
she's
go.
never been a man.
I heard y'all.
There's a lot of, okay, let's take this as an example. When my son was 3, my baby father, I used to pick him up. I used to walk him down the stairs. Quit acting like that boy. That boy's a man. Quit carrying him around. Quit acting like he's a little boy. Like, and then he'll be like, you baby him too much. You baby him too much. Because I'm a woman. I think of him as a child. It doesn't matter. He's still my baby, whether he's 10, 15, 16. At the end of the day, of course, I'm going to go off my emotions because he's my baby.
You're not gonna toughen him up.
He's my baby. He's not a man to me yet. Why the father is gonna? He used to punch him in his chest.
He's gonna toughen
Man
him up.
He did guide him to be a man. Like,
Okay.
I mean, and then going to the bathroom. Let's just say going to the bathroom. When my child, he wasn't around when he first. He used to sit on the pot. But then when his father came more involved in his life, he did start going into the bathroom, holding his thing into the bathroom.
Exactly.
That's shit that I couldn't teach him. Or
I got
show
a
him.
homeboy right now.
And I wouldn't let him
This
just go to the
motherfucker damn
bathroom.
near
But if he
37 years
ever
old. When he go to the bathroom, bro, he still pull this shit all the way down to his motherfucking knees just to piss in the urinal.
Oh, well, my baby daddy used to take off all his clothes.
You see what I'm saying? It's certain things that a woman cannot teach a man to be a man.
Okay,
Because
so
I
you
go off
can't.
my emotions.
you
No,
can't-
I
you
could
can't-
teach him how to guide him and his family and take care of, but the emotional part behind it, I
Okay,
can't.
I'm gonna let y'all finish because every time I say something, somebody wanna jump in. So emotionally,
You too.
you can't teach him how to control his anger. That's
because
emotion.
I can't control my anger.
Okay, even though you can't control your anger, you can't teach him the benefits of controlling his anger and the negatives of not controlling his anger.
Most
That's
children,
emotional.
most children see monkey do.
Yes.
So when my
Well,
children,
okay, I'm glad you said that. Go
a
ahead.
lot of people.
So
do
what
that.
do most adults do? In this day and time, are they not doing monkey see, monkey do? One person pop out with dreads, every nigga got dreads. One female twerk her ass on TikTok, every female twerking their ass on TikTok.
But see, we were talking about men and women.
Okay.
Talking,
Well, no,
you
we
just
just-
said,
I said
wait,
emotion.
you just stated
I
the
said
women.
emotion.
It's not women.
Okay,
You're
I said
right.
this. I said
Men
emotion.
are not men. doing
Okay,
that.
so we're not gonna talk about what I just said. Can you not teach him how to control his anger? Because see, I'm gonna tell you this facts.
I don't know.
When I had an anger
can't
problem, I took counseling. It was a woman who counseled me how to control my anger. So you telling me a woman, that's one emotion.
She's
how to
guiding
control
you
my
into
anger.
the right direction.
Exactly. So that's teaching me, right?
But that.
But wait, hold on. No, ain't no at the end of the
I
day,
think
there's
at
no
the end of the
area of
day,
shade of gray.
an
This woman taught me.
individual person.
Wait. A woman taught me how to control. If she didn't teach
didn't
me how
teach
to,
you
yes she
nothing.
did. Yes she
No,
did. Because
she
if not,
didn't. She put it in your
he'll be a
head.
bitch
You
right
taught
now.
yourself.
you'll be a motherfucker right now because I keep talking and I gave y'all the flow. I count on the clock. I gave
You asking
y'all
a
15
question.
minutes. I gave y'all 15 minutes to talk.
You asking a question.
Okay, I asked one question and we went into something else. Can a woman not teach a man to control his emotions?
Nope.
One of them is anger.
Nope.
A woman taught me how to control
Nope.
my anger.
Okay.
Okay, that's one emotion.
I say no.
A teacher.
So a woman
can
can't
teach
teach you.
you.
I say no.
something.
A teacher can be a male or female.
A
So you
teacher
telling
can
me
be
if
a
it would have
male
been if a man
But
told
it's
me how to control my
ultimately up to
emotions, it would work.
you
Yeah.
if you teach yourself.
Okay, I'm telling you like this.
That's my point. It's not about if it's male or female. It's if I'm gonna take in what you're teaching me and actually learn from it. A woman taught me how to control my anger. Okay. Now, a woman taught me how to control my lust. A man can tell me all day, hey, son, stop going out here raw dogging these females, this. It's according to if I accept what is given to me or not. I've been around a lot of women where I was like, hey, I could go out here, I could do this. My oldest brother told me, hey, why would you sleep with all these women? Well, if you want a wife, they're not gonna want to take you because everybody in the neighborhood know who you is. My brother told me
I'll
that.
tell you like this.
Okay, I didn't accept that information. I didn't.
Yeah.
I could have, but the woman told me like this: if you quick to sleep with any woman, that means that every woman you come across can control you by lust. I took that into consideration from a woman, and now can't just any woman have me any kind of way she want or any kind of way she have, because a man can be controlled by lust. That's an emotion. That's two from a woman.
You go ahead when I say
That's
Go ahead. That's two from a woman.
That's exactly what I said, though.
No, I agree with you.
They can guide you, but ultimately it's up to you.
Exactly, to accept what they're saying.
I'm telling you.
Now, what I heard from my brother, that was some damn good facts. Still didn't give a fuck. But when this woman told me, if you would sleep with any woman that comes your way, bro, you are controlled by lust, which means a woman can play a game with you. When I heard that, that's when I said, wait.
Mentality though.
That's two.
That comes to your mentality. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you like this. At the end of the day, a man that can get a lot of women, because like I say, a lot of women don't just give it up to a lot of guys. Some do true enough. Some do true enough. But like I say,
not this day.
at the end of the
Not
day,
this day and age. What age
When
I living in?
I broke up with my baby daddy, they're talking about you supposed to have 3 more left over to the
I'll
side.
tell you like this.
Damn.
because at the end of the day, a man can't get a woman sexually unless she gives it to him. Yes, she can use it to get what she wants out of you, true enough. But at the end of the day, if a man is sleeping with a lot of women, I'm not gonna say a lot of women, but 7 times out of 10, a woman finds it attractive because they know that he can't get a woman.
It's insecurities.
But
I just give
a woman
myself
sleeps
to
with a
any
lot of
woman.
men, it's a turnoff. Like, no, I can't make this
It
my
ain't a turn
wife.
out for me.
I can't make
It
this
ain't
my
turn out
wife.
for me because that's a human
a
being.
lot of women.
That's a human being.
At the end of the day, like you saying about the emotional states about a woman helping control a man's anger, this and that, whatever. Okay, I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day,
I think our baby
a woman, she can tell you certain things of what not to do when it comes to your anger. But guess what? It's still a lot of men that are raised by women that are being taught the same way that you're taught, but yet are still quick to put their hands on a woman.
But I just said, it's if you accept the information.
You see what I'm
or
saying?
not. It's not if it's male or female. It's if you accept the information.
But when you have that male figure in your life, that good dad, he's gonna show you how to control the anger, because if he finds out you putting your hands on a woman, guess what he gonna do? He gonna come beat your motherfucking ass.
That don't mean shit. You can go beat his ass. I put it like this. Your mama whooped your ass. Okay, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. Your mama whooped your ass. How many times when you fucked up in school and everybody say when the kids is fucking up, whoop them. But half the niggas who done had their ass whooped, why they in the penitentiary? Why half of them ain't successful?
They daddy
So if
done
an
whooped
ass
their
whoop, even if they daddy did, my daddy whooped my ass, the fuck you mean?
Because that dad didn't whoop that ass.
What
Mom's
about
gonna give
the
those
men
love
that
taps.
beat up their women and the children see that? It's ultimately up to that child to
Exactly. But if the woman still stays with that man, that's on her.
Or feel like that.
What y'all not getting is, it don't matter if it's male or female. If you accept the information, my brother gave me facts. My brother gave me facts, like you said. I agree with you. How you gonna sleep with all these women, but you gonna want a wife? Facts. I could accept that or said fuck it. I said fuck it. I don't care about that. When a woman told me that if I'm that weak to be able to sleep with every woman who throws attention, or I'm that desperate, if I'm shooting at you all night and you just give it to me, oh, you gonna respect me? If you just walked over here and was like, hey, I'm on something and I just gave it to you, you gonna respect me, or you gonna look at me like, what if this bitch came over and said she wanted? What if this bitch over here said it? You know what I'm saying? When I heard that I can be controlled by my lust by a woman, that's when I paid attention.